hello, and welcome to the Southern Belle Nova channel. I'm your host, Southern Belle, and this is the Sunday snack sale. Thank you ever so much for joining in today. I have missed y'all, and it's good to be back to having auctions. If y'all would, please, oh please, click the thumbs up button for me today. That's a free and easy way you could help support my channel. Also, click the share button and share me out on your YouTube community page, on your Facebook, Instagram, all your Discords, including mine, Snapchat, TikTok, Twitter, which is called X, and any of the other social media that you have. It is so great to see y'all today. Hopefully, everybody is having a wonderful Sunday. And I see we have my co hostess here. Welcome to Melissa McIntosh. Hello, Melissa.
Hello, Belle. Hello, everyone. How is everyone today?
I'm doing just fine and dandy. How about you?
I'm doing good.
What a beautiful, serene picture. Is that your local area?
Yeah, it's a reservoir that was by where I used to live. I took a trip out there last week. I just had to see it. I love it over there. It's beautiful.
And can we tell the chat the state? Is that okay?
Yeah, it's in Scotticoke, New York, actually.
Okay, so still another location in New York.
Yep.
Lovely. Well, shall we say some hellos to everybody in the chat?
Okay.
All right, let me scroll up to the top here. Well, it's you in the chat first saying, let's have some fun. I love that spirit because we like to let the good times roll here. Next, running our
Oh,
chat
yeah.
today is Rainbow Cookies Sprinkles. Hi, Rainbow.
Hi, Rainbow.
Next, I see our teenager, Shelby. Hello, Shelby. Oh, and it's Shelby holidays now for the Yuletide season. Shelby holidays. I think we have a bit of an echo, Melissa.
Hello, Shelby. Oh, it's Shelby holidays now for
Next, I see CQ Kathy. Hello, Kathy. Melissa will be back. I think she just needed to take care of that echo. Next, I see Nancy. Blessings to you too, sweet Nancy. Thank you for being here. Mr. Terry, we have missed you. I'm so glad to see you back. I hope you are well. And here's a new name that I haven't seen before, Tapper Gal. So, welcome. How did you find my channel? Let me know so I can thank whoever it was. And let us know if there's a first name you would prefer to be called, or if you go by initials, or just let us know. We love to welcome new names here. And Melissa's back. Yay. Melissa, you're just in time to meet Tapper Gal. Melissa might be muted. Oh, we lost Melissa again. Sorry, sorry. Okay, let me scroll down a little further. Let's see who we have here. Lisa, welcome, welcome, Lisa. So great to see you, Lisa M. Adventure. If you're looking for great family friendly videos or fun try food videos, Lisa puts out great food videos. Those are some of my favorite. And she has reviewed a lot of the items I sell on the snack auction even. Next, I see Janice. Hello, hello, Janice. So great to see y'all. Okay, Melissa is back again. Let's see if we've gotten this echo taken care of. Thank you ever so much for coming back, Melissa.
Okay, how is that now?
I hope it is better. We shall see. So let me go ahead and tell the obligatory information because I can tell everybody wants to get started because I see Lisa with the bid. I love when y'all don't wait to bid. So I'm going to try to give the most short version of my info, which is if you've never purchased anything from me before and you think you might possibly want to purchase something, then go ahead and send me a registration email and let me know your YouTube name, your real name, and your shipping address. That way I know where to send your items and where to send the bill. After you've done that, you can bid in the chat. The way you bid in my chat is in numbers. That way I have a legal representation that you knew how much I was going to charge you on your invoice. You are obligated to pay for absolutely everything you bid on. All sales are final. All items are as is and where is. I do not cancel invoices, so you have to pay your invoices here. The methods of payment are a choice of Zelle or PayPal. My shipping is with pirate ships, so I say, laissez le bon temps rouler. Let the good times roll. Roll in your life. Roll in your heart. Roll in your soul. Roll on and on and on. Tapper Gal, do we know you by another name, perhaps? If so, we're glad to call you by that other name. Or you can just tell me who we know you as, because we might already know you, and that's fun. Oh, and Terry got his purchases from last week. That's wonderful. I hope you liked them. So glad about that. Okay, Lisa's in for $1. Oh, it's Katie Marie. Okay, I'm so sorry. I had no idea that's who you were. Thank you for telling me. I feel so stupid for having to ask. It's Katie Marie. Are you feeling any better? How's your throat? How's your voice? I sent you an email to check on you, but I didn't get a reply back. So I've been worried and keeping you on my prayer list. Do let us know, sweetheart. Okay, since Lisa's already got a $1 bid in, I guess I should show you what she thinks she's bidding on, what she is bidding on. Okay, I have brown gravy, but it's not just any brown gravy. Brown gravy these days has so much sodium, and Melissa, with her degree and her knowledge, could probably speak more to the concerns about sodium. But this one is one of the few that has 30% less sodium. So I put that out to help y'all. Also, we have roasted pork gravy. Yum, yum, yum. Now, you don't necessarily have to put this on pork. If you want to put this on your biscuits, you can. If you want to dip your French fries in here, you can. You can put this on anything. They just think it goes well with pork. Next, we have Sloppy Joe's seasoning mix. And this has no MSG and no artificial flavors. And last but not least, I only have one of these. I'll confess, I got this at an after Halloween sale. It's a Ghoul Aid popping candy. And it has three pouches in here, three pouches of popping candy. You'd think for this price it'd only be one, but it's actually a three pack. But I only have one to sell. So if you're going for that one, and I only have one of the 30% less sodium gravy. Oh, and Katie's feeling better. Oh, and she must have responded to my email while I was setting up. So I didn't see it because I don't know, usually about 90 minutes before the show, that's when I'm trying to get everything up plugged in with my computer and my camera and to get all the items out. Because I basically have to build a fort around me so that I can reach everything I want to show for all these hours. Oh, and we've got a great testimonial. Rainbow says the Pioneer brand gravy is so good. Thank you so much for that testimonial, Rainbow. Okay, so Lisa's in $1. We're looking for $1.25. Bid it up, bid it up, bid it up, up, bid it up, bid it up, bid it up, up. Bid it up, bid it up, bid it up.
Well, hello, everyone. Sorry about earlier. I didn't get a chance to say hello. I was having some microphone issues, but I seem to be back now.
Yay,
I
we are
hope.
so glad you are back. And in addition to co-hosting, Lisa will be making the Lisa. Melissa will be making the list and then checking it twice. So if y'all need to add anything or double check or change a flavor or up a quantity, Melissa can help you with that. All right, we are going once. I did also announce on my community page, and most of y'all who come to the auction on a regular basis know this, that the snack sale is not only food, it is also kitchen gadgets. And sometimes we have towels and storage containers and all kinds of other snack related items. Not only food, and I want to ask y'all because you never know, my internet's going to go out. If and when there are things you want to see, fill the chat with them. Melissa will make a list and we will show them in order of request because I don't want to miss showing y'all something because y'all are too shy to ask. So I'd rather show while y'all are in the chat, but you can always buy things from the replay.
Okay, we're sold to Lisa. Congratulations.
Okay, I only have one, so I'm sold out of popping candy. All right, anything else? Y'all make sure to let us know when you're done. We'll see if Lisa wants anything else. And when she says done, we'll open it up to the chat.
And she's looking for candy.
She's looking for candy. Okay. Do you know what kind of candy? Can you narrow it down a little bit rather than have to make me be a like guessing McGuesser pants or guesser skirt? Okay, anybody else for any of these mixes? Last call on these. All right, let me clear these off and I'm going to show some candies if that was requested. All right. First, I've got just one box, and once again, I got this after Halloween, so it was an after Halloween sale. This one is Sour Patch Kids, And we're not going to write this word, okay? Y'all know my channel is very PG. So we're just going to call it Sour Patch Kids. Next, I have Blow Pop Minis. And these are in watermelon, blue raz, cherry, and sour apple. Next, I found a brand new candy to me, and Melissa's like, oh, I've heard of that. These are called bottle caps. And according to the package, they have flavors of root beer, cherry, grape, cola, and orange. Okay, we're going to start these off at just $2. Just $2.
Rainbow would
Oh,
like a pack.
and
Oh,
I'm sorry.
go ahead.
Go ahead.
Rainbow
And the
would like a
last
package of the. Go
a
ahead,
package
Belle.
of what?
She wants a package
No,
of the
you
sloppy
go
Joe
ahead.
mix. I'm echoing again.
Okay. All right. No, with the lag, you and I
Oh,
accidentally talked at the same time. It's that problem,
okay.
Colleen and I. It's okay. And I'm also going to add at the $2 price these gummy bananas. And
Mm.
it says peelable candy. I have no idea what that means. So, but I found those new this week as well. So we're going to start these at only $2. Now, I want to warn you, these two, I only have one of. So if you're going for the bottom row, you better bid it up because you might lose it. I do have multiples of the ones on the top.
Lisa's in for 2, looking for 225.
Okay.
Yeah, I've never seen gummy bananas, and and they're peelable. That is weird. Sounds interesting.
Patty, hello, hello. So glad to see you.
Hi, Patty.
All right. Anybody else? Otherwise, we're going to start counting these down.
Going twice. Sold to Lisa.
Sold to
Congratulations.
Lisa. All right. We'll see what she wants and what quantities. And once again, anytime y'all have bought something previously and you want to reorder, you don't have to wait till I show it here. You can let us know in the chat, let me know in an email, let me know in Discord. I'm always glad to do that as well.
She would like the Sour Patch and banana, 2 each. But I think she only has 1 Sour Patch.
I only have one Sour Patch, but I will sell it to you. And here's 2 of the banana. All right. Are you still choosing or are you done? Y'all
She's
remember
done.
when you're choosing and finish, just say done. Okay. We'll open it up to the chat and see if anybody wants to get in on these. So glad you're here, Patty.
Patty would like 5 of the banana.
Let me check my quantities. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, here is 5, and the only one I have left is the one on display. So if somebody's thinking about getting in on it, the one on display is the last one. After
I'll
that,
take
I'm
it,
out.
Belle. Belle, I would
Okay,
like
yes,
it.
ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Sold. Okay, so what we've got left is 1 blow pop and this new bottle cap candy that I found, which apparently Melissa has heard of. I'd never heard of it. So once again, these are apparently in soda flavors: root beer, cherry, grape, cola, and orange.
Yeah, I remember them as a kid. Katie Marie says, a bunch of bananas going home to Patty.
Oh, well said, well said. Okay, well, if there's no further interest in this, Lisa wanted to see candy, so let me show a few more types of candies. Okay, I'm down to just a couple of bags of these Hershey Nuggets, but these aren't just any Hershey Nuggets. These are pumpkin spice latte Hershey Nuggets. So they were a limited time manufacturer for the fall. I'll show you the date. You have until July of next year to eat them. Oh, Rainbow's going to take the bottle caps. Thank you, Rainbow. Now, I just had them. What did I do with them? It's so funny. As soon as I scrape things off, I'm like, well, where did I set it? But I know it's here somewhere. And Patty apparently too had them way back in the day. I guess I'm the only person who thought, oh, that's a brand new novel candy because I'd never seen it before.
Nope, they are definitely back there.
Okay, well, retro candy is often coming back. Oh, I just found it. Okay, for Rainbow.
We have a little country store here that has the big jars, and he puts the retro candy in it, like where you can buy, like
Oh,
where it used to be penny candy. Now it's like a quarter a piece, but still kind of
candy
neat.
was a penny?
Yeah.
I can't imagine that. Okay, well, Lisa is in for 3. I want to warn y'all, I only have 2 of these left. Oh, and also, this is the big family bag. It is 8 ounces. It's not one of those little individual 3-ounce, 4-ounce. This is the big family bag for 8 ounces. You can kind of also tell by the size of my hand. And once these are gone, I won't be able to get more because they were a limited time fall fruit. Okay, Lisa's going to take one of the 2. This one's going to Lisa. Okay, anybody else for the other one? And Patty says, "How have you never heard of penny candy? It is how everyone complains about prices today." Maybe we didn't have it in my area. Maybe it wasn't. Maybe it was a northern thing. Where was this penny candy? Maybe I should have asked that. The only thing that I can remember that was ever measured in pennies was when I was little, and I mean little, 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 like in elementary. Um, Easter candy used to be like 10 cents for a Cadbury egg, or 15 cents for a, oh, what was that? Marshmallow one. You used to could buy them individually, and they were either 10 or 15 cents depending on which one, but I think that might have been after the Easter, not before the Easter. That's the only thing I can ever remember that was in pennies. They all sold last week. Sorry about that, Lisa, but I can show you some other gummies that I have. Okay, so I've got gummies that are flavored, and these are not the kind that have like wax on them. That's gross. These are just cola colored and shaped. You eat the whole thing, easy peasy. And I only have one of those. Okay, next I have Swedish Fish Blue Raspberry Lemonade. I have watermelon, sweet and tangy watermelon, and I think they're kind of pretty. Oh, last week I had these giant oversized bags of Albanese gummies, and they sold in a blink of an eye. So I was only able to get a limited number. So anytime I seem to have the larger sizes, people know to buy it quick, quick, quick. And this isn't exactly gummy, but I think it's similar. This one is intensely fruity, intensely chewy candy, and this is what it looks like on the inside. It's a double layer, and the flavors are kiwi, pineapple, and mango. And oddly enough, I think they're made in Michigan. And so I think I was joking to Melissa that they came all the way down to me, and then I'm mailing them all the way back to Lisa in Michigan. It's like they're going home. Kitty, hello, hello. I'm so glad you're here.
There's my favorite kitty.
Aw. And I think she's going to say you're her favorite M&M.
Yeah.
I think that's so cute when y'all do that. Okay, we're going once. Oh, Katie was literally eating the high chews this morning. The same ones she got from me. I think this is my last bag of them too. So when these sell out, that'll be it.
Oh, and Kitty jumped in for 325.
Okay. I do not have any Albanese gummies, Lisa. I'm sorry. Y'all bought them out last week. I will try to see if I can get more, but if I get more, it will only be in the small size. It won't be that giant bag that I got on clearance. But I will try my best to see what I can get. You have a little bit of background noise. I think I might have 8 of the Swedish fish. I brought this one for show. I have the case in the other room, Lisa, so I don't have an exact amount. I want to say 8-ish. If I need to stop and run and go get an exact count, let me know, and I'll let Melissa take over selling. But I knew these would be popular, so when I could get a case of these, I did because I get those from a particular closeout store that is not at all close to me. So when I make the long drive there, the few things I buy there are in I buy by the case. All right, Lisa's out. Now I will also have Swedish fish in the marshmallows as well. But they aren't blue raspberry lemonade. They're the red with the marshmallow inside.
Sold to Kitty for 3.25.
Okay. I have only one high chew and one of the cola. I do have multiples of the Swedish fish and the watermelon.
Kitty would like 2 cola and 2 watermelon, and she's done.
All right. I only have one cola, but I will sell you the one cola I have. Let me grab those 2 watermelon. Okay. And I think Lisa was our backup bidder. We'll see if there's anything to Lisa's liking. I'm so blessed that y'all are here. If you would, please, oh, please click the thumbs up for me. That's a free and easy way you can support my channel.
Lisa would
Okay,
like
Lisa's going to take, go ahead.
Lisa would like 4 of the Swedish fish.
Okay, I'll get those for you. Thank you so much. Anybody else? All right, last call then on the high chew, of which that's my last one, the Swedish fish and the watermelon gummies. Jenna's going to be sad he's missing these. He's a man that loves the gummies. Okay, let me move these aside. One of the things that was super popular last week, and I'm down to only 2 bags left, $3 for these. These are fried chocolate sandwich cookies. They're by a special limited edition State Fair. You can see their limited edition right here, State Fair. So if you've ever had the deep fried Oreos, deep fried Twinkies, these have that kind of look and taste to them. Here's the picture. You can see it's like an Oreo that was deep fried. So, and they're made by Flips, which is a brand we know and love. And later in the broadcast, we will be having the peanut butter covered Flips, or if anybody wants to order them now, you can. So $3 for this big bag. It is, let's see, 6 ounces. So once again, this is the big bag. I was able to get a few on clearance because, once again, the limited time stuff I can only get for a limited time. But bum. So $3. I only have two of these left. They were very popular last week. Hopefully, y'all enjoyed them.
We have Kitty in for 3, looking for 325.
Okay, thank you, Kitty. I guess, well, these probably don't technically constitute candy. I guess I should get back to the candy after this. Because come, I'll have some taffy, I'll have some cowtails. Oh, I should have shown that pineapple when I was showing the gummies. But I ran out of room on the auction block. Fair warning. Okay, one or both. And y'all make sure and click the thumbs up for me. That's a free and easy way that you can support my channel. And it also lets YouTube know that you approve of my channel, approve of my content, and that it's safe to share out for everybody. Okay, Kitty's going to take both. Thank you, thank you. Okay, next cowtails. Now, I do have the original, and you can put original in there. I also have the honey bun, and I also have the caramel apple, $3 for choice. Original honey bun or caramel. Oh, thank you for those fleur de lis, Nancy.
Hi, Nancy. We got Katie
Katie Marie
Marie in
is
for
a
3.
yay. I also want to thank those of y'all who came out to cheer me on Moollywood this past week. I always get so nervous going on that show, just with that it being a competition and being on camera, and it's just so different than what I do here. So I really appreciate those of y'all who came out to cheer me on. 3 great flavors. And coming up later in the show, once I show Candy, which was our first request, and we're still taking other requests, I can't wait to show y'all a new flavor of Pop Daddy popcorn. Pretzels? No. Well, we'll still have some Pop Daddy pretzels, but I found Pop Daddy popcorn, and it's a flavor I've never had before, Melissa.
All right. I wonder what it is.
I'll give you a hint. It's pretty in pink.
Cotton
Pretty
candy?
in
Strawberry?
no,
Could be strawberry.
no,
Berry?
no.
Mm.
Okay, Melissa seems to think this is a guessing game, but I don't think it's something you're naturally going to guess. You can
Okay.
tell it didn't give Melissa a spoiler and tell her ahead. Otherwise, she would be sitting here guessing. Oh, thank
Oh,
you, Janice.
we're sold to Katie.
Okay, I wonder what flavor what quantity she's going to choose. Now, for those of you who might be new to my auction, you're saying, wait, I only see two, but you listed three flavors. So, this is something new that I'm trying because food is toilsome to store, it takes up a lot of room. And I'm always worrying about the expiration dates. Oh, I forgot to show y'all the expiration dates. This is 2027, and this one is uh, October of 2026. One of the things I'm going to do more and more often is buy one of something and then tell you the other flavors I can get it in. So I hope you will understand that. Oh, somebody's been Googling, huh, Shelby? What'd you do? Google Pop Daddy and then just look for the one in the pink package? Shelby's right. Shelby's right. Shelby apparently is very good at Googling. I gave too many clues. So I just wanted to let y'all know this is something I'm going to do more of, where I get one package and then tell you the other flavors it comes in. I hope y'all can understand. This is a way to give you more options to keep my cost and storage down and not to have a problem with expirations. Rhubarb. Well, rainbow certainly is not confined to things that we have heard of before. I mean, I've heard of like a strawberry rhubarb pie, but I've never heard of anything else rhubarb flavor. Way to be original. Woohoo. Okay, in amongst all of my talking, just to help y'all have an idea of what to expect going forward on this snack sale, Lisa's going to take two of the caramel apple. Okay, we grab those. All right, got them. Anybody else for some cowtails?
Makes me think of when I lived in my house. I had a huge rhubarb patch, and I used to make stewed rhubarb all the time. And everybody loved that. Even the neighbors would come over and get some, and that was
You
good.
know, I have to admit, I don't think I even know what rhubarb looks like. What does rhubarb look like?
They have like big red stalks, which is what you eat. It looks like kind of like a celery stalk, and it's got big, huge green leaves, but it's the red stalk that you eat, and it's very
Really?
sour.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ooh, maybe that's why I haven't had it. I don't like sour, bitter, or tart.
Oh yeah.
I
But when I
know. I'm
made the
like a
stew,
one. Uh-huh.
yeah, I used to put a
When you
lot of
made the
sugar.
stew.
Yeah, it was
Oh,
stew. I
okay. The
just cook it
caramel
down
apple.
with a lot of sugar, yeah, and cinnamon, and
I
everybody
see.
was absolutely loved it.
Anybody else for cowtails? Last call on cowtails. Okay, something else that was very popular last week, and I have very, very, very little left, was taffy. So I still have some in maple, and this is the big 5 ounce bags. Big 5 ounce bags. I have maple. I have just one in the vanilla peanut butter left, and I have just one left in the fall assortment. Now, what's in the fall assortment? Well, it is pumpkin spice, caramel apple, which I'm sold out of those two, the maple, like you see right there, and peanut butter cup. Peanut butter cup is not the same as vanilla peanut butter, but those are the only three left because y'all loved it so much last week. So I've got one vanilla peanut butter, one fall, and a few maples, and that's it. Well, look how popular rhubarb is in the chat. See, you never know what the conversation's going to be. Love it, love it. Bonding with our sweet M&M. $3 for choice once again on these 5-ounce bags of taffy. And y'all let me know what else you'd like to see. Do you think licorice is considered a candy, Melissa? Or you think I should wait till later for licorice? Or should I just ask Lisa directly, since Lisa's the one that suggested candy? And now Rainbow's craving rhubarb. Oh.
Yes, Kitty was talking about a rhubarb cream cake. That sounds good too.
All right, any interest on the taffy this week? Got very little left. Okay, last call on the taffy. Did we lose Lisa? Well, I'm going to guess that licorice is considered candy. So, as part of her show candy, I'm going to show some licorice from Daryl Leah. These are Aussie made, palm oil free, plant based, no artificial flavors, no high fructose corn syrup. We have the original black. Now, these are soft and delicious, but I also have the strawberry. And I see it's also non GMO. And the dates on these are June of 2026 and also June of 2026. And if y'all ever need instructional, nutritional information from a package, let me know. I don't have any of the big bags of cheese balls here with me. If anybody wants to order cheese balls, just put a cheese ball and a 3 in the chat, and I am glad to sell them to you. They're the big bags of Grimm's cheese balls.
Lisa's in for 3 for the licorice. Looking for
Okay.
325.
Well, I feel like we're living in Oppositeville because last week we started with all of our kitchen gadgets and then we did food at the end. We seem to be starting with food today and then we'll end up doing all of our kitchen gadgets at the end. Funny how it kind of works that way.
Yes, it does. Fair warning.
In 8 minutes, it'll be the top of the hour and we'll have another $1 round. I wonder if they're going to want to see snacks or some food containers. Those are going to be the choices, snacks or food containers for the dollar round.
Everybody let us know what you want to see. Food or container.
All right. Sold to Lisa. Lisa, what can we get for you and what quantity? All right, strawberry times two. Okay, here we go. Anybody else?
Snacks or storage containers, Lisa.
In other words, snacks are something to keep your snacks in.
Yeah,
Or,
there you go.
for lunches or travel or, lots of other things too. Yep, we're getting close, y'all, getting close. Okay, anybody else for the Daryl Leah licorice? Australian licorice. I guess this is what they eat after they put some shrimp on the barbie. Oh, Lisa says of the two options, she votes for snacks. Okay. Well, I can put snacks for the dollar round. All right, let me move these aside. And we also have another brand of licorice. It's the Wiley Wallaby brand. So, once again, I didn't buy every flavor to show you. I bought these two, and then I'm going to tell you the other flavors that are available. So, there's blueberry pomegranate in the blue bag, and there's green apple in the green bag. Also, I can get for you watermelon, strawberry, cinnamon. Oh, KJ, thank you so much. For those of y'all who don't know, any old toy is our dear friend KJ. I totally understand. If you want to come back in about an hour, we'll be on the kitchen towels and gadgets and cups and other things. We're just doing the food at the beginning, but thank you so much for stopping by. We have missed you, missed you, missed you. I've been hoping you were just busy and weren't ill or something. And say hi to the missus for us. Melissa, I don't know if you've met our good friend KJ, who has been a great supporter since I started the channel. KJ, this is my co host and head moderator, Melissa McIntosh.
Hi, KJ. Nice to meet you.
Oh, everybody's been having that problem. Katie Marie is showing up differently as well. It just depends on how you made your first account with YouTube. But you were so kind as to make comments for years. So in your comments, you would show up as any old toy. So as soon as I saw your name, I knew who you were. Okay, kitties in for three. Looking for 325. Otherwise, we'll count this down and just get to picking. Oh, I also have this amazing paper towel holder. I can't wait to show it to you. I love when things that you just need happen to suddenly become decorative. Because it's like, if you gotta have it anyway, why not make it artistic and gorgeous? And
Sold to
we will
Kitty.
also have some coffee and hot chocolates today. All right, let's see what flavors Miss Kitty wants. And shout out to Mr. Terry. Mr. Terry is watching with Kitty. And we also still have our Terry Bear from The Netherlands. Pardon me. I wonder what Kitty's going to pick. Once again, the choices are blueberry pomegranate, green apple, cinnamon, watermelon, strawberry. Okay, Kitty's going to take two of the apple. Yay. Okay, anybody else? And I really appreciate y'all letting me show you one bag and then list the flavors so as to cut down on my overhead. That is so kind of y'all to be understanding about that. Oh, KJ, Katie Marie hosted a couple of times for me 2 weeks ago, and she was fantastic. Lisa's going to take two with watermelon. Yay. And if y'all aren't subscribed to Lisa, Lisa literally did a review of the Wiley Wallaby watermelon. And so that's the real reason she's buying it two more. She tried it and she liked it so much. It got a super high rating and review from her. So if you're wondering, what is it like? What's the consistency? What is a foodie going to say that a host wouldn't? Check out Lisa's video of her review of the Wiley Wallaby watermelon. If I knew she was going to buy more, I would have had Rainbow get that link ready so we could have dropped that literal video about that product. But like I said, we didn't set any of this up. It's all just people enjoying the product and wanting to get more. Okay, any other interest? Last call, and then we're going to go to our $1 round. Okay, Melissa, tell everybody how it works.
This is Belle's Bargain Bonanza. Everything starts at $1 starting bid.
Okay, first item is going to be this package of shortbread cookies. Next option is a Three Musketeer bar. Next, we've got a 100 Rand bar. Nature Valley Crunchy Peanut Butter Granola Bar for those of y'all who like to eat healthy. All right, let's see. Also, we have some kind bars, dark chocolate, nuts, and sea salt with almonds and peanuts. Oh my, KJ. Well, maybe you should stay away from it then. Okay, any interest? Looking for just $1. If not, we'll get back to the regular auction. No worries.
Oh, Teresa's in for one. Hi, Teresa.
Teresa, so glad to see you. Anybody else interested? Once again, the choices are shortbread cookies, Three Musketeers, 100 grand, Nature Valley Crunchy Peanut Butter Granola Bars, and Kind bars that have dark chocolate nuts, sea salt with almonds and peanuts. Oh, and you know what I forgot to add in? I knew I was missing something. Laffy Taffy and Grape.
Sold to Teresa. Congratulations.
Mama's little baby loves shortening, shortening. Mama's little baby loves shortening bread. Okay, thank you for that musical interlude, KJ. I appreciate that. Didn't take much to get me singing, now does it? Oh, that's funny. I haven't thought about that old song in so long.
I know. I haven't heard that in forever either.
KJ
Teresa would
knows an
like
oldie but a goodie.
Teresa would like 2 grand bars and 2 of the Musketeers.
All right, 2 and 2. All right, there we go.
Kitty would like 4 shortbread.
Okay, got it.
Anybody else?
And I thought everybody was going to want the Kind bars in the Nature Valley because those could almost be lunch or breakfast. It's all I can do not to just open up one here because I always realize when we're having this auction, oh, wait, I should have eaten today. Oh, sing, sing a song, make it simple to last your life long. Don't worry that it's interrupting my auction. Oh, sorry, I got to sing it a little too long. Got to sing it a little too long. Y'all
That was
don't encourage me. I
perfect.
would sit here and sing all day, even though I need to sell stuff. Okay, last call on these dollar options. Last call, last call. All right, let me move these aside and we'll see what y'all want to see next. Y'all want to see some more food? Are y'all ready for some kitchen gadgets? I've got mugs, I've got cups, I've got storage and serving, got coffee, hot chocolate. Oh, Terry wants three. Wait, Three Musketeers or one Three Musketeers? Melissa and I have this problem all the time when we're invoicing, don't we? Where I say, wait, is it
Yeah.
one Three Musketeers? Is it Three Musketeers?
100, she says.
Well, he's going to have to live a mighty long time to eat 100. Yes, you have. Oh, but here's the thing. I love singing to y'all, even though I know y'all get tired of it. I need to do kind of like Colleen does and sing, but then cut it off real quick. I always sing too long. Too long. Okay, he's going to take three. All right. Well, we were talking about new products, and I do try to find a couple new things for y'all every week. So, for instance, the banana gummies were one of the new things I had this week. Here are these Pop Daddy popcorn. Now, we will still have some Pop Daddy pretzels. Y'all don't think that I'm giving up the pretzels. I'm not, because I love the pretzels. Craig, hello, hello. There's our King Ballerino, and this is a great time to remind everybody that we have memberships, and our memberships have three levels. So at the first level, you can become a ballerina or ballerino. The second level, you can become a king ballerino or queen ballerina. And the top level gets you jewels in that royal crown. So all hail King Craig, who is our king ballerino with jewels in his crown. So if you too want to become a member, all you have to do is press the join button. All right, $3 starting bid. I found this birthday cake flavor of Pop Daddy, but it's not pretzels, it's popcorn. And it's made with quality kernels, 100% avocado oil. And it's simply uncomplicated. It's also made in Michigan. Shout out to Lisa. And these are bold snacks. Okay, you've been warned. It's a bold snack. I warned you. Pop Daddy warned you. So I don't want any, oh, you didn't tell me it was a bold snack. That's why I always say all items are as is and where is. So, like somebody's going to try to return Pop Daddy popcorn. The hard part is not eating the whole bag. But this is a big bag.
Hi,
Okay,
Craig.
anybody for $3 for a brand new Pop Daddy popcorn in birthday cake flavor. And no, it doesn't have to be your birthday to eat birthday cake flavor. Now, if you're wondering what this is going to taste like, for those of you who like um, kettle corn, because you've got the sweetness with the saltiness, that's the situation here. You've got the sweetness of the birthday cake with the saltiness of the popcorn. It's really a great blend of sweet and salty. So, for those of y'all that like sweet and salty together, I highly recommend this. Oh, and Kitty says that she loves being a member, and that one of the perks of memberships, in case y'all don't know, is not only the shout outs, but you get a free gift. Not once a month, not once for joining, but every time a box is shipped out. So it comes with a membership gift, and that gift is specially chosen for you, either based on things that you've mentioned, or if you have grandkids, it might be something for the grandkids, or if you've mentioned a favorite color, or liking hair accessories, or whatever it is you tell me you like. I try to choose something that I think that person will like, and it's totally free because of your membership. Nobody for the brand new Pop Daddy popcorn? Really? You think popcorn's a pass?
I thought somebody would want to try it.
Okay. You think they're scared of it being bold? You think they're scared of the sweet with the salty?
Maybe.
I'm so surprised. Well, I guess it's good that I didn't buy a whole case, because I almost bought a case, but then I thought, no, I better get just one for show, and then I'll go back if I need a case. All right. Well, we'll pass. Oh, wait.
Oh,
Kitty said
wait,
her thing.
wait. Kitty's in.
Okay. Oh, wait, maybe she saw the pink package. For those of y'all that don't know, Kitty likes pink. Now, Kitty does like a few other colors because I know I've packed some things that were blue or green or other things. So she is equal opportunity, but she does have a passion for pink also. But she's not an only pink person. She does give other colors some opportunities. And I love that while Kitty and Terry watch, that Terry also picks out stuff. That was so fun to see him pick out the Three Musketeers. So once again, shout out to Mr. Terry. I love when people
Oh,
watch as families or
and he also
couples.
threw in a one of the 100 bars.
Oh, did he?
Yes.
Okay. Let me grab one of those. Sorry, I missed that. Okay, here's 100 grand. That was probably the most affordable 100 grand anybody's ever gotten. But okay. Maybe it would help to read the ingredients. Okay, I can do that. All right, let's see what the ingredients are. We don't crack under pressure. We pop. At Pop Daddy, we work hard. And we're happy to do it because it means making snacks for people like you. To us, popcorn is more than a crunchy snack. It's a family business, a local staple, and a place where people take pride in what they do. Okay, that's not the ingredients. Made with quality popcorn kernel. Okay, well, I'm trying here. Popcorn, seasoning, sugar, fructose, natural flavors, salt, silicone dioxide, avocado oil, contains milk. Contains milk. Dum, dum, dum. So, very simple list of ingredients. Craig, I think you meant to give that testimonial in a couple of hours on a different channel, but I won't take any offense to that. I'm sure you're equally happy with some of your purchases from me too. Um, but you should definitely give that testimonial to the seller in the channel that sold you that. Okay, did we find out how many of these Kitty wanted? Are Kitty and Terry sharing a bag or are they getting their own bag? What do you think they're going to do?
I don't know. She usually buys a couple.
Fight over it or share it? Anybody else want to get in on these? Okay, she's going to take two. Anybody else daring enough to try birthday cake? Oh, and I should tell you, I forgot to list the other flavors. I'm awful at this. What am I, a newbie? If anybody says, I'd like to have some Pop Daddy popcorn, but birthday cake isn't my flavor. There are two other flavors. I thought this was the best flavor. Let me tell you the other two flavors that are available, and you'll see probably why I bought this one. I can also get this in a pickle. That's right. They make pickle flavored popcorn. But apparently, if you like a salt and vinegar chip, you might like the pickle flavor popcorn. And the other popcorn, shout out to Teresa. Teresa might like this other flavor popcorn. She's a little spicy. Is a cheddar jalapeno. Now, I've actually tried the cheddar jalapeno, and I think it's just a touch of jalapeno in it, just a little bit to give it some spicy. That's why cheddar comes first and jalapeno comes second. So I don't like things super spicy. It just had a little spice to it. But I do want to let y'all know if anybody wants to get the pickle or the cheddar jalapeno, just put it in the chat. I'm glad to pick it up for y'all. But once again, to save on costs, I'm just getting one flavor of things and letting y'all know the other flavors that I can get just to cut down on my costs since I'm such a small channel. Oh, good. We eagerly await your review. I'm surprised Lisa didn't get on this. Lisa might not still be watching because this seems like not only something she'd like, but something she'd like to review. Jocelyn! Hello, hello. I'm so glad you're here.
Hi, Jocelyn.
I'm so glad you could squeeze us in. That means so much. Family is everything, and anytime y'all have the chance to spend with family, I always suggest that. But I love that you could squeeze me in for just a little bit. Thank you. Such power of friendship. All right. Next, here's another new thing that I got. It's holiday cookies. Now, I know some of y'all spend hours and hours and hours making the dough, rolling it out, cutting it out with cookie cutters, and decorating it. But if you don't have time for all that, look how pretty these are. These are shaped. They're cut out. They're decorated with all of these pretty little green and red sugars, so you'll see these gingerbread man and snowman and little trees. And once again, this is a big 9 ounce bag. So $3 for the big 9 ounce bag. And here's the description: holiday shaped shortbread cookies. I mean, if y'all are buying the single shortbreads, why not give this big bag of holiday shortbreads that are pretty and shaped a try to? A delicious flavor. Oh, Kitty's going to take a cheddar. Okay. We will
These
get you a
cookies,
cheddar, right, Melissa?
yes, I got her. These
Okay.
cookies are delicious, but I wish I could cheat and use these instead of mixing them and rolling them and cutting them. But I think my family would know.
Well, they might know, but the fact that you like the taste of these, even though you make your
Yeah.
own cookies, just shows that they must be pretty good. Because I'm guessing while you're making all the cookies, you might need something like this to snack on to keep your sugar up, to keep your energy up while you're making your homemade cookies. So it's
Oh,
nice to
yeah.
know that before you get your cookies made, that these are even up to your standards. Now, do you
Oh,
have them
yeah.
with hot chocolate, with coffee, or with tea? What do you like these with?
Milk.
Milk.
I like,
Okay.
oh, yeah.
Oh, you like some with hot chocolate? Okay. Or hot cocoa. Teresa's in for three. I had a mom who liked to bake and would try to bake. She wasn't necessarily real good at baking, so she always had a bag of these. And when we're like, "Mommy, these are burnt. Mommy, we can't even tell what shape this is." She's like, "Fine, do y'all just want the bag?" And we're like, "Yes, please, Mommy." Well, fine then. I should have just given you the bag to begin with. Yes, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. We appreciate it. Love you, Mommy. And so after a while, she baked less and just would put these on a pretty tray.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we try not to be mean about it, but kids know when things look or smell or taste burnt. Oh,
She would like two of them.
okay, wonderful. Anybody else? Oh, and look at the little gingerbread in the background. And the other thing you can do too is you could, and if Lisa was still here, I'd suggest this to her, is lay these out on a tray and then say to your little toddler, your little elementary student, "Do you want to try to make our own?" And, the kid would kind of shrug or say, well, I don't know. And we'll taste it, baby. See if you like this. Then we'll make our own. So, kind of, so many times kids don't know what the outcome are going to be. So, this is a way you could show, oh, we can make this at home. Well, we'll try and see. So, oh, and Patty loves baking. Wonderful. Well, you know what I'm thinking, Melissa? Not for today, but my mother had lots of baking pans and shaped pans. I'm going to have to bring those out for next week now that I know we have some bakers in the chat. If you'll make me a
Oh,
little
yes,
note to bring out
definitely.
the
Okay.
baking pans. Okay, last call on these. All right. Well, we were talking about how great these would be with hot chocolate. So I've got some Mexican hot chocolate packets. Each of these packets makes 5 cups. So you can get, a whole pot, a whole carafe, multiple thermoses, 5 cups. These are only going to be $2. And let me show you the flavors. So we have chocolate. We have walnut, we have coconut, and we have vanilla. So if you're thinking hot chocolate, why isn't there flavors of hot chocolate? Well, Mexican hot chocolate does come in flavors. And for those of y'all who haven't tried it before, it's not quite as sweet. Now, if you want to add some of those, pink, blue, yellow, it can be as sweet as American hot chocolate, but it has a more developed flavor because you're not just tasting the sugar. And this way, you can pour some in everybody's cup because it makes 5 cups in just one little package.
We got Kitty in for two.
Okay, wonderful.
Looking for 225.
And I bet if you have the walnut or the coconut, think how great it might be to add some cinnamon or some nutmeg, maybe a little ginger. You could really spice it up. All right, well, let's go ahead and count it down. And you'll let me know what you'd like to see next. If you'd like to see pretzels or moon pies, if you'd like to see hard candy, if you'd like to see chips, coffee, maybe you're ready to see some kitchen gadgets or some mugs. Oh, Kitty's got a great testimonial. She says, this hot chocolate is so good. I make it with lactose free milk and add a little flavored sugar free marshmallow flavoring that Belle sells. Well, I'm out of those sugar free syrups right now, but those were certainly delicious. I had one of those that I added to a few things.
She'd like
Okay,
one of
Kitty's
each,
going to go for
please.
one of each. Wonderful. Anybody else? Oh, Terry would like to see toys. Well, this is a snack sale, but Terry, I will show them tomorrow on Monday. Melissa, make me a little note, and I've got a bunch of toys I've been waiting to show for when people were Christmas shopping. So Monday, it will be toys, toys, and toys for Mr. Terry Bear. Such a great suggestion, don't you think, Melissa?
Oh, definitely.
All right, last call on the Mexican hot chocolate, hot vanilla, hot walnut, and hot coconut. And for those who like to try exotic new foods and flavors, it's also a great gift and a really affordable price. Okay. Next, we talked about Pop Daddy before, but I know y'all love your pretzels. So let me go ahead and show the pretzels so we can get the orders for this week. We've got garlic parmesan, smoked Gouda, cinnamon sugar, and Dutch apple pie. I know
Kitty
some
had
of
a
y'all
great
just
idea.
love these running out. Whoa, what was Kitty's idea?
She said the hot chocolate would be great if you sold it with mugs so that you could give them as a little gift.
Well, I'm going to show some mugs soon. And when
Yeah.
we show mugs, Rainbow, you just let people know that they can add on a hot chocolate for $2. Great idea. Okay, $3 for the Pop Daddy. So we've got the Parmesan, the Gouda, the cinnamon sugar, and the Dutch apple pie. You know, I don't think I've ever thought about asking Mr. Terry if he might be Dutch or he's had authentic Dutch apple pie. After all, it's like asking somebody Italian if they've had, authentic in pizza, which is so different than the way we make pizza, or asking somebody of an Asian and had the authentic Asian noodle dishes or soups, which is so different than, we make ramen here. So, Mr. Terry, if you have any stories to tell us, you just let us know in the chat.
Kitty would like to know
Yes.
how many carbs are in the non-sweet.
Okay, let's see. Total carbohydrate is 19 grams, which is 7% on the Gouda. And on the Parmesan, 19 grams as well. All right. Any interest? All right, we're going to pass on these. Now, I'm always looking for more affordable ways to get you great items at great prices. I recently found out that my Winn-Dixie was clearancing the large size. So, for a difference, I bought the large size. These are, let me get out my ruler so you can see. These are the huge family bags, huge family bags. So I'm going to, and I only have them in the garlic parmesan. And let me show you how much time you have on them because I know you're going to say, but that's going to take me a long time to eat. And it will because it's such a big bag. But you have until March. Until March. So these are going to be $5. $5 because they're a bigger bag, but you're getting 7.5 ounces. So the other bags are only 3 ounces. So you're getting more than twice as much for not twice the price.
I think Rainbow was inquiring on how many servings are in one bag of the smaller bag.
Okay, on the smaller bags, there are 3 servings, which is 30 sticks. So 30 sticks is a decent amount. I'll check these as well. The big bag has 8 servings, and they consider it to be 1 ounce as a serving. So that makes sense. 3 ounces are 3 servings for the small bag. Big bag is 8 ounces or 8 servings. Terry says it will take me one night. Well, people do often tell me with a small bag that they can eat it in a setting. Some people eat it in 2 settings. Apparently, those who read the back of the package eat it in 3 servings. So. But that's one of the great things about the little snack size baggies is you can divide it up into the portion size if you're on some kind of a dietary regimen. All right, anybody want to save some money with the big, big, big bag? Any interest? Okay, we will pass on that. Well, speaking of big bags, I have these big bags of dried cranberries. So these are 12-ounce bags. Now, these are not the name brand. These are from SC Grocers. That's my local grocery store. And I also have raisins as a healthy alternative as well. So I'm going to start these at $4 for choice because they're a larger size, more ounces. So these are 12 ounces and they're both 12 ounces rather than 3 ounces. So if you want the craisins for $3, I'm still glad to sell you the name brand craisins for $3. But if you want my local grocery brand, you can get 12 ounces for $4. But I only have 2 of the dried cranberries left.
Kitty came in for
Wait,
the
what is Kitty
large
buying?
bag of the Pop Daddy pretzels, I thought, but they were 5, right?
Maybe she
Yes,
wanted the little bag of Pop Daddy.
maybe. What would you like,
Why
Kitty?
don't
Did
you
you want the
negotiate?
large bag?
Yeah. So
Just let me know,
small was
Kitty.
3, large was 5. I like it when you negotiate for me. That makes it easier because I never want to be mean. All right. Any interest in cranberries or raisins? Anybody feeling healthy? Or you could also use these in baking. Have you ever baked with raisins or cranberries? Any stories to share?
Yeah, yeah, I make oatmeal cookies with the raisins, but I've never used the cranberries in anything.
Oh, Kitty is saying you could make your own chocolate covered raisins. I do also sell chocolate covered raisins for the low cost of $3 if y'all don't have time to make them as well. Oh, Patty is saying that she makes scones with both.
Oh,
Good
I love
idea.
scones, Patty. I bet you they're delicious.
Oh, and Kitty says her daughter makes cookies with the cranberries. All right, well, Kitty's in for 4. Did we ever find out what Kitty's 3 was for?
No, she never said.
I'm still thinking it must be one of the small sizes of Pop Daddy. Maybe she or Terry was going to give a try. I know everybody seems to have their own favorite. I think Lisa's is the Gouda. I think Lisa's is the cinnamon sugar, although it might be the Dutch apple. I think Rainbow's is the Dutch apple. All right, let's see if Kitty's going for cranberry or raisins. I have 1 raisin and 2 cranberry available. That's it. 1 raisin and 2 cranberry. Okay, that's fine. I always say the only time you can retract is during an auction, so that's perfectly fine. This is the time to do it. It's okay to change your mind. Still love you, Mr. Terry. So nice to eat natural foods that are naturally sweet. And Terry's letting us know that he is not of Dutch ancestry. Okay, good to know. Ancestries are equally beloved here. All right, what did Kitty choose, Melissa?
She got 1 cranberry.
Okay, she's going for it. All right, there we go. Anybody else for the last bag of cranberry, the last box of raisins? All right, we'll move these aside then. English all the way. Okay, I wonder if he has one of those fabulous British accents. I bet he does. All right, let's look at some coffee. Okay, I've got K-cups. Here's the first one. This is La Colombe. It is a box of 10. It's a medium roast, and the notes are milk chocolate, nuts, and brownie. The date is February 2026. It's going to be $6 for choice. Next, we have Victor Allen's Italian Roast. This is 12 cups. The date on this one is May of 2026. Next, Green Mountain Pumpkin Spice. 10 cups. The date on this is May of 2026. Three great options for those of you who like the coffee.
Green Mountain coffee is delicious. I love their coffee. Never heard of the other ones.
Well, it looks like this one must be a division of Keurig.
Oh, yeah.
Victor Allen's is made with 100% Arabica coffee. I wonder if Mr. Terry sounds like Ella. She's the only other person I know that has a British accent. Well, I say no. I don't really know her. I mean, I know of her. $6. Starting bid $6. I'm so sorry. I thought I said that. And you know what? To save time, I'm going to go ahead and I was going to sell this for more than $6, but I'm going to add the ground coffee I have. This is a Dunkin'. I was going to sell it for 7, but it's just simpler to throw it on with the 6s. This is candied almond. It's a dark roast. The date on it is March of 2026. So we'll add that in as an option as well.
Me too, Kitty. I like dark roast.
Oh, well, this one's a dark roast.
Hmm.
Okay, any coffee drinkers? So we have some that are flavored, some that aren't flavored. Lots of different brands to choose from. And y'all don't forget to click the thumbs up. That's a free and easy way that you can support me and support my channel. All right. Any interest? We may not have coffee drinkers here, and if so, that's okay. I have to admit, I'm not a coffee or a tea drinker myself. Okay, next for our hot chocolate lovers, $3. It's Swiss Miss, and it comes with the marshmallows already in it. How convenient is that? All right, $3 for delicious sweet Swiss Miss. Okay, no interest. I have a set of gourmet hot chocolates. These are technically hot cocos rather than hot chocolates. And it's called the Cocoa Collection. This is going to be $8. And in the Cocoa Collection, you get chocolate, you get vanilla, you get peppermint, and you get caramel. So $8 for four different flavors of hot cocoa. Who makes them? Let's see. Who makes them? Um, okay. Oh, here's the date. It's May of 2026. Distributed by MSFRF Inc. of Schiller Park, Illinois. Great question.
We got Kitty in
Okay.
for A.
Yes, yes. I thought it said made in Schiller Park, Illinois, but okay. I never claim to make any of these. And this was something that I bought at a national store. A national store in my area, but it was not ever claimed to be a local product. So I try to give y'all a variety because if y'all just ate Cajun stuff all day long, you'd get bored. It'd be novel at first, and then you're like, really? I'm getting tired of this. Okay, going to Miss Kitty. Well, since I keep showing you beverages, let me show you some mugs. Okay, this first one is going to be a big latte mug. Look how big it is. So it's not a little coffee mug, not a cute little teacup. This is a big, huge latte mug. And it's got a chicken that says cluck, standing on a pig that says oink, standing on a sheep that says bah. And it's brand new. So if you need a mug that's really, really, really big, there it is. Now, also, I've only seen this shape of mug on the show Friends, but they always had these mugs, which always seemed just kind of ridiculously large to me, but okay. These are all going to be $6 for choice. And I've also got this one. So, see if I can get them all to fit here. So, And if you're saying, wait, I want a regular size mug, I'm going to have some regular size mug. Let me show you the difference in a regular size mug and these size mugs. So, see the difference? There's a huge difference in a regular size mug and these mugs.
Those are the kind of mugs that I use, Belle.
Are they?
Yes. I like a big cup of
Okay.
coffee.
Apparently, Melissa runs on coffee. All right.
Yes, they are good for soup too. Yes. And I also use them for soup.
Okay. Anybody for $6? Hello, hello, Angel. So great to see you.
Hi, Angel. How are you?
For those of y'all that don't know, the first channel that ever invited me to sell, and I was modding at the time, was Angel. So if you ever wondered, how did Belle get into this? Well, Belle modded, and then Belle was a voice mod and a co host. And then one day, Angel's like, I don't think Jessica wants to sell anymore. She wants more family time. Do you want to sell with me? And 3 years later, here I am at my own auction. Well, it's a little longer than 3 years. So I have a big thank you and will always be grateful to Angel.
That's right, Patty.
All right, I tell you what, I don't normally make deals on the food sale, do I, Melissa? I don't normally make deals.
No,
But
not
Kitty
normally.
got me thinking about how cute it would be to add a Mexican hot chocolate here. So I tell you what,
Mhm.
only on these really big $6 ones. I'm going to show you some small ones. The offer will not include the small ones, but only on these $6 ones. If anybody wants to buy any of the $6 ones, I will throw in for free your choice of one of those big Mexican hot chocolates where one packet makes 5 cups, but only today. Only today. This is limited time offer.
It's a good deal, y'all. Especially if you wanted to try the cocoa, you get a nice mug to go with it. If you don't want the mug, you could always gift it.
And likewise, if you don't want the hot chocolate, you could gift it. But
Gift it.
the hot
Yep.
chocolate's a $2 value. So anybody want the big fancy mugs now? Okay, last call then. Oh, we're about to be having moon pies soon. We're about to be having moon pies soon as we finish up the mugs. And KJ, you won't believe the flavors of moon pies that I have. Well, you may not be a mom, Mr. Terry, but we'll see if you like some of these others. Although I think a few people in our chat have some of these animals. Now, Melissa, I know you collect animal things, but do you have any actual animals or livestock? I don't know if I've ever asked you that.
No, no. My neighbors have enough of
Okay.
them. Matter of fact,
All right.
yesterday,
Mm-hmm.
yesterday we're sitting here and we look out and there were sheep running down the road. They got
Oh my.
loose. I'm like, what is wrong with this? Is kind of funny looking. Yep.
Okay. Here are two more mugs. Now, these mugs are regular size. I'm not a mom either, Terry. I know you're kind of new to my channel. Not a mom, not a wife. I'm just a pathetic single woman. Okay. So $5 for choice. You've got red, white, and blessed, or you have this cutie patootie little dog. So $5 for choice either. I know we're getting to be a spinsters club. So many of us are spinsters. Oh, at least I don't feel so alone. Because so many times the moms and wives get to bragging, and I'm like, oh, I wish that were me. Okay, Terry, Mr. Terry, who is a man, yes, and KJ is also a man, a gentleman, a husband, a grandfather. So there's two of y'all that are guys in the chat, right? Oh, and Mr. Craig, I'm sorry, three of y'all. And if Janet comes, there'll be four. But he's a tea guy. Okay. And apparently he's a
Okay.
tea guy that must like one of these mugs.
Yep.
Thank you, kid. Appreciate you. Oh, Kitty's in for 525. I apologize, Patty. I didn't mean to offend you. Oh, and Kitty's husband is also a Terry. So we've got two Terrys. Both Terrys are guys. Okay, but Terry in the Netherlands, we'll call him Mr. Terry Bear. And Kitty's husband will be Mr. Terry Hedgehog. Okay, we are looking for.
Kitty's in at 320 or 525. Terry is out. Thank you.
Okay, so we need 550, or we're going to count it down. I want to warn y'all that I only have two of each. So I try to always get at least two in case y'all want a set, because so many people like to drink coffee or tea or hot chocolate with somebody, or even just have soup with somebody. In my area, we have gumbo or bisque. I think in Melissa's area, have chowder and chips.
Yes. Yep.
Darlene, you came! Yay! Well, I'm so
Hi,
glad you had a
darling.
nap. Naps are so recuperative and cleansing, aren't they, Melissa? I love a
Oh,
good
yeah.
nap when I can. Well, since mugs are popular, I will bring some more mugs next week because I do have more mugs. It's hard to stack and show a lot because I'm always afraid they will break. In fact, There's this funny story. I hope KJ doesn't mind me telling this. I'd only been auctioning for maybe, I don't know, 6 months, 9 months. I hadn't even made it to my year long anniversary. And I was showing a bunch of mugs, showing a bunch of mugs. And I went to set them down. And I guess I thought I was sitting them on the floor. But apparently they fell, and KJ and the entire audience who was watching there heard just crash, 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 break, break, break. I think maybe 2 of 10 survived. I lost that much merchandise. I was just in tears. And, all I did was, had a little, just the tiniest little squeal. And KJ said something really funny to the effect of, well, we've seen Belle's real colors. If she was ever going to cuss, it would have been at losing all that merchandise. I guess she's the real deal. Because he realized if anything was going to happen or ever be said, it was then. Oh, that was one of the funniest things. KJ is so great with always having a funny one liner. That's one of the reasons why we miss him so much. He would keep us in stitches.
Okay, Kitty takes the doggy mug.
Okay, one or both? I do have two, one or both. Oh, and Darlene's been making more time for herself. Good for you. You work so hard. You absolutely deserve that. Everybody does, right, Melissa? We missed you, though, and we're
Oh,
so glad that you
definitely.
were here. And Terry says that he doesn't have a dog, but he has many cats, but no dogs. Oh, you might like what I'm about to show then. All right, did we find out from Kitty about the mugs, Melissa?
No. Kitty, did you want one or both?
Well, while you negotiate with her, I want to show something cute for the cat lovers.
Okay, oh,
Oh,
she
I
wants two, I
apologize,
think.
Patty. I don't control the ads. That's up to Google AdSense. There's a little button you can press if you don't like the ad they show you, and they'll take it out of your rotation. There's also a little button you can press if you don't like channels on your homepage, and they'll take those out of your rotation. You just have to let the Google AdSense know.
So Kitty would like two of them.
Okay, why don't you read KJ's quip and then explain the answer? Because that'll be a funny discussion while we're doing this. Okay, so Kitty's going to take both mugs, correct?
Now, wait a minute. How can Kitty have a doggy mug? Oh, that is funny.
Well, I believe Kitty has both doggies and kitties and chickens. All right. Oh, I forgot to say, did anybody want the red, white, and blessed? Red, white, and blessed, brand new. And really, it's bigger than the dog one. Doesn't it look a little bigger?
Yes, it does.
Before I clear, before I clear this away, I want to show y'all something. I have a special spoon, and look what it
Yeah,
is, Mr. Terry. It's a little
that's cute.
kitty, and you see, it's got the hands out. The reason it's got the hands out is it clings to the side of cups. So you can stir, stir, stir your hot chocolate, tea, coffee, and then you just hang it on the side, and you got a little friend, an emotional support companion. How cute is that little kitty spoon? Okay, let me clear these away, and the spoon's going to be $3. Where else can you find a golden kitty spoon? And I love that they made it where it's going to fit on the edge of any cup. It can even be like the kitty's watching over the doggy or whatever you put it on. Put this away gently. Okay. Any interest in the specialty golden cat spoon?
Terry would like to know how many you got.
Of the cups or the spoons? What are we talking about?
I think he's talking about the spoons.
Okay. Let me see. Oh, may be different. Let me check. Let me check. Okay. In gold, I have 2, and in silver, I have 1.
And he's in for 3.
Wait, are these the same or is one gold and one rose gold? You know what? I think one is gold and one is rose gold. Let me take this one out of the package. Yep. Okay, so I have one in rose gold, I have one in gold, and I have one in silver. See the slight difference in the rose gold versus the gold? There's such a glare, it's hard to show y'all.
Yeah, you can see it. It does have like a yeah, the pinkish tinge
Okay,
to it.
so that's what it is. I have one in rose gold, and then one in silver. Because I didn't know if y'all were going to like these, so I think I bought one in each color as, so the company could show me what their merchandise looked like. And in my opinion, these are really sturdy, high quality. I was very pleased with these. And I'd never seen any that sat on the side of a cup before. Oh, wait, is Jedit here? Wait, did Jedit come in?
I haven't seen him.
Oh, I thought I saw Patty mention Jedit. Maybe she thought Jedit was KJ. Any old toy is KJ. Oh, and Angel says, Belle, remember when I first got my kitty and she decided to come out from under the bed and grab my leg and I sort of screamed on the live, yes, 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 yes. I absolutely remember that. That was so funny.
Terry would like one of each.
Okay, we are sold. Okay. Well, I'm glad y'all liked the spoons. And they will do well for international travel. Okay, well, I told KJ I was going to show some moon pies since he had mentioned them earlier. Let's show you what flavors I have this week. Now, I always have chocolate and banana, but the specialty flavors I have this week are I have just a couple caramel left and just 2 blueberry left. So that's all I've got of the specialty flavors. Wrong chat. Oh, that means Janet's out there somewhere. He's just not in my chat. Oh, Janet. I guess Janet doesn't love me anymore. Okay, $3 for choice on the moon pies. Do they travel well? I would say they do. Y'all in the chat could probably say better. They are individually packaged inside the box, and you've got this nice big hard box so that they won't get squished. Like right now, I'm trying to push on it, and the box is rigid enough that it's not going to get um, pushed or squashed in shipping. And then everyone inside is individually packaged. What do you think, Melissa?
Oh, I think so. Rainbow says definitely they do because she lives 3,000 miles from you.
Right. Rainbow lives in Alaska. So hers are probably the moon pies that have traveled the farthest.
The farthest. Yeah.
Mhm. So
And he's in
between
for three.
planes and trains and trucks. Total, there is
Oh, hold on, everyone. Hopefully she can get right back in. We're at fair warning. JK says, if the pies are in my car traveling, they always seem to travel well into my stomach. There.
oh, y'all are so funny. I love that.
And sold to Terry. He'll take one of each.
Okay, great choice. That's the is to take one of
Oh,
each
yeah.
and then figure out the taste differences, which ones are sweeter. Okay, anybody else? Okay. Next, with it being cold and flu season, I have some huge size bags. These bags are 10 ounces. These are lemon drops, and these are ginger mint drops. And these are great in just hot water. These are great in tea. These are great just to suck on as hard candies. And once again, these are big bags. They're not the tiny little ones. So these are going to be $4. $4. And so often, lemon or ginger will help when you have a sore throat. But why am I telling you when our local nurse could tell you? Melissa, tell us about lemon and ginger.
Well, lemon definitely is soothing, and ginger is soothing as well. But I also believe the ginger is also good if you have like stomach ache. That helps a lot. Just like that's why they always give you ginger ale because it's the whole ginger thing.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Four boxes total, Rainbow. Okay, did we get this in the chat? Y'all go ahead and click the thumbs up for me, pretty please. It's a free and easy way that you can support my channel by just clicking on that thumb. Hopefully, we're getting close to 30 thumbs by now.
We have a little bit of a confusion with the moon pies. I don't. He wants one of each times two. He only wanted the two that were showing.
Okay. Well, listed four flavors. That's why I wanted the other two. No
Yeah.
worries. We can just send you those two instead of our regular flavors. No worries. All right. Any interest in these huge bags of the hard candy in the lemon drops or the ginger mints?
Yeah, I got it all taken care of, Rainbow.
Okay. Last call on this. We need 8 more thumbs to get to 30. Hopefully, we can get to 30 before the end of the broadcast. Do you think we can do it?
Oh, that would be great.
It would be. We always get so close to 30, but just fall one or two short. Okay. Melissa, how do you store your mugs? I don't think I've ever asked you that. I know you have mugs because you like coffee, but how do you store your mugs? There's so many different systems.
I just usually stack them in the cupboard. But
Okay.
yeah, I have few mug trees. Mug trees are nice when you have,
Okay.
matching fancy ones.
Well, this one is from, oops, accidentally hit the camera with it, is from Dolly Parton. There's
Oh
her
yeah.
signature, there's her trade butterfly, and it says Cup of Ambition. From that 9 to 5 song where she talks
Oh
about
yeah.
pouring her cup of ambition and yawn and
Yes, I
stretch and
do.
not coming off. Okay, so if anybody's interested in this one, we're going to start this one at $8. $8. So, great place to store your mugs. Or maybe you have mugs that are just show mugs, that are part of the decor of your kitchen, and you just hang them there because maybe they match your wallpaper, maybe they match your motif. If you have a strawberry motif, maybe you have strawberry cups, or an apple motif, maybe you have apples, or rooster motif, maybe you have some rooster cups. So, great way to showcase those that um, go with your decor.
Especially nowadays, a lot of people have coffee bars, and this would take up a lot less space for your cups.
That's true. And then people could help themselves. They just pull off a mug. Like I said, when things fall, you'll never catch me cussing because I'm just not a cusser. It's like you'll never catch me speaking Mandarin because I don't know Mandarin. If you don't know it, you don't know it. Um, anyway, what was I saying? Oh, with this, you can just take off your mug, put in your K cup, and make your own coffee. So it really encourages people to be able to self service. Also, this is made of wood. Oops, I just realized I missed a mug from before. I hate to show just one mug, but I guess I will. Once again, this is a brand new mug. It says, all you need is love and coffee. So, this is a good example of the kind of mug you might want to hang just as a funny or just to, show people or as decor. So, we're going to pass on this, but if anybody wants the mug, it's going to be $5. $5 for All you need is love and, well, coffee. All you need is love. All right. Any interest? Oh, we'll be raiding over for a parade raid. See you there, Darlene. Thanks so much for stopping by, sweetheart. Always so good to see you. And I'm sure you gave me a thumbs up. So thank you for that, too.
Bye,
Bye.
darling.
Okay, last call on All You Need is Love Coffee Mug. Oh, yes, for the Ray Dunn collectors. That would be a wonderful way to show them off as decor. Absolutely. They would be gorgeous. I always wonder how those Ray Dunn collectors show them off. Sometime when I see Crafty Jen, I'll have to ask her because I know she's a Ray Dunn collector. Okay, last call on these. $3 for choice. I have Sour Patch marshmallows. These come in blue, raspberry, red berry, orange, lime, and lemon. Or Swedish fish marshmallows. You'll see the marshmallow on the inside, Swedish fish on the outside. $3 for choice. $3 for choice. So if you're tired of plain old marshmallows, well, this is the flavor of candy with the softness of a marshmallow. Okay, last call on these. All right. Next, look at this coaster. This is a top of the line, cutting edge, super fun coaster. What's so exciting about it? Well, it lights up with LED lights. Let me open this one and show it to you. It is amazing. So, y'all may have seen cups that light up, but many times those will stop working. If you get the coaster that lights up, then no matter what you put on it, every cup will light up. There we go. So this is going to be $4. So this is the first setting. This is another setting. This is like a chase setting. There's a solid setting as well. And then there's off. So how fun is this? Any glass that you set on this is going to illuminate. Super fun. It's like having a disco and it's just a coaster for $4. How fun is this? Oh yes, that's a good idea for a vase instead of a cup. I like that. So let me put this back in the package now that I've shown it to y'all. But I just thought these were so fun. You could even put just a glass of water on it. You'll see in the picture, they just have a glass of water and look how it lights up the water. It's like a party for your glass. It's like your glass is going to a discotheque. Okay, any interest? Oh, under a cobalt vase. Yes, absolutely. Let me see. Do I still have a vase down here? Okay, I do have a vase. Let me try it with a vase. Although that one's pink. I was going to show it at my Monday auction. All right, let me get it back out. Let me start it back up. Or it might be better on solid color, maybe. Ooh. Kitty has some good ideas. Look at it. So that's what it would be like under a vase. And once again, they've already got the battery component in here. So as soon as you open it up, it's going to immediately work for you. You don't have to install anything. You don't have to buy those little button batteries. It's ready to go. Oh, what was Patty's idea? I'm sorry. Maybe that was Kitty's. Maybe I called Kitty's idea Patty or Patty's idea Kitty.
I don't know. I don't even see Patty.
Okay. So did anybody find this worthy of $4? Oh, and if anybody's interested in the vase, let me know. Because it seems redundant to show it here and then show it again on Monday. Especially since Monday we're going to have toys since Mr. Terry Bear suggested toys. Okay, last call on that one. All right, next I've got cookies. These are going to be $5. These are 10 multi-packs of cookies. So these are probably the item that is the best value out of all of the items that I sell. So each one of these is a multi-pack, and you're going to get 2 of each flavor. So you're going to get 2 of the vanilla cookies with strawberry creme, 2 of the vanilla cookies with vanilla creme, 2 of the chocolate cookies with vanilla creme, 2 of the banana-filled cookies in chocolate, and 2 of the orange cookies. So you're going to get 10 multi-packs in this case of cookies. Oh, I miss Nana too. But she might be busy or have plans or maybe taking an afternoon nap. Hopefully hopefully we'll see her tomorrow. Last you a day. 10 packages? 10 packages last you a day. Okay. Any interest in 10 packs of cookies? Oh, bye, KJ. Thanks so much for coming. We've missed you, and you make it so much fun. Back when you can. We'll be having an auction tomorrow at 7, sweetie. Okay, we're going to pass on the cookies. Next, I've got a box of 5 protein bars. These are going to be $3. And these protein bars are peanut, almond, and dark chocolate. They have 10 grams of protein in just one bar. Oh, wait, was Terry bidding on the 10 pack? I think so. Melissa, help me out.
Yes,
Terry
that's
said
what he was
yes.
looking for.
Okay, so
Yes.
we sold to Terry. Terry, do you just want one of the 10 packs or do you need multiples? He said he could finish them in a day. I don't know. They may not look as big on the screen as they are when you get them. I mean, 10 multi packs? It'll be interesting once he tries all these to find out which are his favorite flavors. Melissa and I both
Mm-hmm.
have the same favorite flavor, so we'll be interested to see if Terry's is the same as our favorite or you have a different one. Okay, now that we know those are going to Mr. Terry, I'm going to move those to the side. Okay, next we have a box of 5 protein bars. So for those of y'all that want to get some protein in, that are worried about some of your other concerns, and you don't just want a candy bar, but you want something that's going to be healthy and have some protein, well, here is the solution. Here you're getting 10 of protein because of the peanuts, the almonds, and the dark chocolate. They are all his fave. I love that. Okay, $3 for a box of 5. That's not even $1 a piece, is it, Melissa?
I know. It's a very good deal.
Okay, did we get this in the chat? $3 for the 5 pack of protein bars?
Well, I don't see it. Oh, there it is.
Okay, wonderful. Now, if any of y'all are saying, I'd rather just one fancy bar rather than a whole big box, I'll show you one fancy bar after with premium ingredients. But for those of y'all who would like a lot of bars for a low price, these are an excellent bargain. Okay, we're going to pass on these then if there's no interest. Next, $3 for one bar. And why is it you get one? Well, this is white chocolate macadamia nut, and it's a Cliff bar. That's why. So, highest quality ingredients of the fancy macadamia nuts, the fancy white chocolate, and it's also sustained energy. So, if anybody's interested in this one, it is $3 for one of these premium Cliff white chocolate macadamia nut bars. Did we get this in the chat?
Yes, it's there.
Okay. I seem to be lagging. All right. Any interest in this one? Well, let's take a little break from food. I wish I could sell all of the food that everybody needs, but I can't. Sometimes you just got to go and buy your fruits and veggies and meat, right, Melissa?
Oh, yes, definitely.
That's some of the best snacks that there is. But how do you get those things? Well, I would say you need a bag to go for your snack shopping. That isn't me. I mean, I'll mail you everything I can. But, when you have to go out to an actual store, they don't have bags. So I decided I would bring you some reusable bags. And how cute these little donkeys are. And
I
these
love
are
that.
super big bags. These are reusable. They have the heavy duty straps. In addition, they also have a hang strap. And the size of these big bags is bigger than my ruler. It is 13.5 by 15 by 8.25. So let me see if I can show you how big, when you open them up, they are. Can y'all see how big? So they are huge. $3, buy it now for the bags. And I'm going to give you some code words so that you can choose the ones you want. How does that sound, Melissa?
That sounds good.
Okay, so we're gonna reading what Mr. Terry says.
My belly is like a mountain.
Okay, well, at least you're not going hungry. All right, this one we're gonna call dogs. This one we're gonna call trees. Look at those beautiful trees on either side of that pretty street. Looks like it's covered by snow. Melissa, is this secretly your neighborhood?
It looks like it. I was just thinking, it looks like this road I go down all the time.
Oh, I love snow jealous. Okay, so this one's gonna be trees. I know we haven't had our intro to Christmas yet. We'll be having our all Christmas, kick off to Christmas show soon. I was messaging Haley about it today because Haley's working hard on the thumbnail. We'll call this one Christmas. Next, look at this. Look like a village write, something Charles Dickens would write. I mean, truly, truly, whether it's a Christmas Carol or whether it's any of his other writings. And I have multiples of the village. The rest are all one and done. And the last one for our butterfly lovers, and this one has red handles, is this butterfly one with all the pretty flowers at the bottom. So those are the options. Oh,
This
Kitty,
is, yeah.
go ahead.
California no longer gives you plastic bags when you buy anything, even for food. It's that way here too, Kitty. If you want a paper bag, you have to pay 10 cents a bag. Yep. Did that about almost 2 years ago.
But Kitty's going to go live. Of course, you know where Kitty
Oh.
goes, Terry goes, and the dogs, and the cats, and the chickens, and the Brandies. And if all those people are going, surely you could host in Bell too.
Okay, yeah, okay.
Okay,
Sure.
so meet up at Melissa's so we can all see what snow looks like. And have some of her fresh baked cookies, since we now know that she's the cookie queen. I'll take mine with dark chocolate. I'm teasing. Okay, well, let's go ahead. We did this buy it now, right? Okay, so Kitty is buying it now for 3. Which one are you buying and how many? Help me out, Melissa. Oh, Patty says the same in New Jersey. It's 100% reusable bags for years now. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, it's about half and half here in Louisiana, depending on the store chain. Places that are things like Winn-Dixie, they still have the little bags, and places like Aldi's that you have to bring your own. All right, so everything is one and done except for the village.
Okay, she would like one dog and 2
Okay,
butterflies
remember,
with one going.
I only have. Okay, well, you're going to have to help me negotiate then. Here's the one dog.
All right. And
I
she
only
wanted
have one of everything except for the village. The village is the only one I have multiple. So what are we going to do with the butterfly where there's only one? And also, I want to remind everybody the rules with gifting, where if somebody has a box, I can just add the item to their box. Like, for instance, Melissa has a box. So if you want to gift something to Melissa, I just drop it in her box with a little note to Melissa. If you gift to somebody who doesn't have a box, like Jane, for instance, then you're going to have to pay the shipping to Jane, which is usually about $5 or so. So sometimes when you're getting inexpensive, you end up paying more in shipping than for the item.
All right, she said to go ahead and send the butterfly to Jane.
Okay. All right. Picking, or is she done?
Are you done, Kitty?
Okay. It looks like Patty is going to take the village. And Patty's going to take Melissa Street. Okay, so these two are going to Patty. All right, so what I'm left with are, I've got 2 of the villages left and the Christmassy one that has kind of a Santa vibe. Okay, last call on these 2 then. Well, 2 styles, 3 bags. All right, well, since bags were so popular, let me show you some cloth options. How about that? All right. So same price, same buy it now. Oh, Rainbow's going to get a village. Okay, so now here's Rainbow's village. Now I have one village and one Santa left. All right, let's look at the cloth bags. Okay, is there a size? No, it just is tote bag. Okay, these are cloth. These are also going to be $3. Buy it now. We're going to call this one magenta. We're going to call this one green. They're all one and dones. And this one says, do your thing. So I've got these three available. They're all singular. $3. Buy it now. They are cloth. They're not that wipe off slick material. They've got nice sturdy handles as well. Any interest in the cloth bags? Do my chat freeze?
I don't know. It's acting weird. Now, before I did not see Patty's at all, and now I see Patty again. Something's acting weird.
Okay. Um, the exact dimensions aren't on the tag. Here's my ruler, so you can see bigger than the ruler, also taller than the ruler. Let me show you the rest. Once again, bigger than the ruler, taller than the ruler, and lastly, bigger than the ruler and taller than the ruler. Okay, so we've got the magenta, the green, and the do your thing.
Well, Kitty wrote blue, but it does look blue. It's green, Kitty. Do you still want
Oh,
it?
yeah, it's like an apple green. Okay, so we think Kitty's taking this one with the pretty flowers.
Yes. Yes, because it does look blue on the screen.
Oh. Well, with it being green, though, my dad always said, we need some bags that are manly. Don't be bringing those pink ones. So you get something that's blue, that's green, that's purple. I'm not taking anything to the grocery. It's like, okay, daddy, okay. You know that nobody is going to suddenly confuse you with anybody else. They know you are married. And he's like, no, I'm just not carrying that. I'm like, okay, daddy, this is silly. Just because you were in the military, you don't have to be macho about everything. Okay, Kitty's going to take the magenta. He was just that
Patty.
ridiculously old school. Oh, Patty, I'm sorry. All right, so this one's going to Miss Patty in New Jersey. So, anybody want to do your thing? Kind of sounds like something Colleen would say. Kind of goes with her signature saying, but she's not here. All right, last call on this one. I'm so glad y'all were liking the bags. I was afraid y'all were going to say, just because you could shop for snacks doesn't mean you have it at a snack sale. I was so expecting a little pushback or that y'all might be mad at me. But I'm so glad that y'all are enjoying the shopping bags. Okay, well, this will be available on the replay. It's a one and done. I'm going to show you one more. So we had the slick, then we had the material. How about heavy duty burlap? So if you want to carry something heavy, maybe it's a cantaloupe, maybe it's a huge jar of mayo, maybe it's some kind of, gallon of water or milk. These are also great for candles. I give candles in these kind of bags. So let me show y'all. It's canvas, and then it has some snowflakes on it. These are new with tags. They're called a novelty bag, and they're going to be only $2. And let me get the dimensions for y'all. The dimensions are 10 by 8. 10 by 8. So they're not quite as big, so they'll only be $2.
I'd like one, Belle.
Okay. All right. This one's going to Melissa. And once again, these, you don't have to have snow in order to get one of these with snow on them.
I'm going to use it as a gift bag.
Oh,
My sister loves anything burlap, so that'll be for her Christmas presents.
oh, well, that's a great idea. I like that.
Yeah.
And, even for people who don't celebrate Christmas, maybe they celebrate some of the other holidays.
Yeah. Yep.
This motif work with alternate holidays. If you celebrate
Oh yeah,
Kwanzaa
definitely.
or the what's that Seinfeld holiday? The ring around the pole of Christmas. I forget what they call it. There's some kind of
Hanukkah.
weird Seinfeld holiday. No, no, no. They made up a
Oh,
holiday, and
oh, they made up
it
a
was a running
holiday.
joke. Yes, they made up a holiday. I think it was George's Costanza father. I forget what it. Anyway,
Yeah.
all right, just $2. Anybody else? Well, I appreciate y'all giving me a little bit more latitude in what I can show at the almost brought out some food scented candles, and then I thought, no, a little too far. I could see some waffles, but a waffle flavored candle? I don't know. A sugar cookie flavored candle? A peppermint flavored candle? I just kept debating. So I didn't bring any candles, but depending on what y'all say, I might or might not bring them because I don't want y'all to say, oh, you're drifting too far from the snack motif. Okay, next, $3 for choice. I have some sandwich cutters. Now, when I was a little girl, my mother would try to cut sandwiches in shapes, not this elaborate. She'd try to do like a heart or a star, and she'd always wrong places or it'd rip, and then she was in tears, and she's like, "Well, you're just gonna have to eat it anyway," or, but I'm like, "That's gonna embarrass me." And then she's like, "Well, I'll just cut it up in a bunch of random pieces then." And then I'm like, "No, that looks like the dog ate it." And of course, we didn't have a dog, but so we'd have this whole debate back and forth because my mommy tried to be a good culinary mommy, but her skills were just not in the kitchen. So she was great at things like, sewing and chauffeuring us around and helping with homework, just not so much in the kitchen. So $3 for choice. This turns one sandwich into two dolphins heart. How cute is that? Two dolphins and a heart. And not only for school lunches, but think how cute it would be for a kid's party. Maybe you're doing an under the sea theme. Maybe you're doing an animal motif, a sea life, a sea world theme. So that's the first opportunity. Second opportunity, two dinosaurs. That's right, you make the sandwich into two dinosaurs. So, choice of dinosaurs or dolphins. Suddenly, mealtime is now fun, not so much drudgery. This way, instead of having to put so much on the sandwich to impress the connoisseur, you make the simplest sandwiches, but in an elaborate pattern. And you'll be like, you're not going to make the dinosaur sad and leave him on the plate. That's going to get his feelings hurt. No, you got to finish the dinosaur. I can so imagine a mommy saying that to her little one.
Kitty, the last thing I saw was, yes, that's fine. I like apples. Is that what you were talking about?
Wait, what's wrong?
She wanted me to read her last comment.
Okay, what was her last comment? Let's go back up and look. Let's figure it out.
And the only
What's
one I
going on?
see was, yes, that's fine. I like apples.
Okay. What were we talking about apples for?
The bag, because it looked like
Oh,
apples, you
okay.
said.
Oh, okay. All right. Do you want to tell everybody why apples is important to you? I thought this was so fascinating when Melissa told me. You got to share. You got to share. You don't mind sharing, right?
Because everywhere I go, when I say my name, because it's pronounced Macintosh, I always have to say, not like the computer, like the apple.
And so, what do you collect? In addition to the
I,
pigs and the chickens, which we all know about already, but I just found out
I
that she collects.
apples. Yep. You know,
And
like I have
what
wooden
room of
ones
your
and
house is
glass
done in
ones.
apples? And what room of your
No, I
house is
just
done in
collect
apples?
apples.
Oh,
Just
okay.
collect apples like, figurines.
Oh, I thought it was your kitchen, but maybe I'm wrong. Okay. I don't know where I got, I guess
No.
from the cookie jar, because you were telling me that cookie jar story. Okay. All
Yeah.
right.
Well, yeah.
Any interest in the sandwich cutters? Oh, she's going to try again. Okay. I'm sorry if we message Kitty. It's on accident. Sometimes the chat just jumps, and sometimes it freezes. You kind of sort of never know
Yeah,
what's going on.
but things are missing. Like I didn't see Patty when she put in for the bags. I didn't see that at all.
See, this is exactly why I need a co host, because even with two of us, sometimes we still miss things.
Yeah.
Okay, well, last call. If there's no, I tell you what, I rarely do a price drop on a Sunday auction, but this isn't a food item. Let's price drop these down to $2. $2. What do you say, Melissa? Price drop down to $2?
Yes. Price drop. Price drop.
Okay, give Rainbow a chance to put it in. I do have multiples. That's one of the reasons we are price dropping.
We got Kitty for two. Which one would you like, Kitty?
Oh, or ones or quantities. Wouldn't this be a great gift for any home cook or baker? You know, you could put a few of these together as a little Christmas gift. Because even though I said sandwich, don't you think there's probably some other things you could cut out as well? Maybe you could cut out pancakes with these.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Wouldn't shape pancakes be super cute? Or toast, and then maybe you spread on the jam, and the jam, colors in the little dino.
Yeah, that'd be cute. Kitty would like two of the heart ones.
Okay, here we go. Thank you, Kitty. Anybody else?
Oh, there's Kitty
Oh,
had a good idea. Play-Doh.
I like that. Like
Mm-hmm.
it a lot. Y'all are so savvy with the ideas. Okay, these will be available on the replay. All right, I'm going to line up a bunch of things, and they're going to be $3 for choice. $3 for choice because we're getting down to the end, and I want to show a bunch of stuff, right? Okay, the first choice is going to be a 5-pack of sponges. All right, the second choice is a 5-pack of washcloths. You're going to get 2 mint green, 2 light blue, and a yellow. All right, next choice going to be a 48 count golden but plastic utensils. You're going to get 16 spoons, 16 knives. Next choice is going to be a 14-pack of compressed full-size towels. Festivus for the rest of us. That's the made-up holiday I was trying to think of from Seinfeld. Thank you, Patty. I just couldn't think of it. I couldn't think of it. Okay, so you got 4 choices here for $3 for choice. Just put your 3 in.
We have Patty in for 3.
Yay.
Looking for 325.
Y'all know at the end of the auction, I tried to hurry and get a bunch of things in at the last minute before we raid over.
We got Kitty in for 325. Looking for 350.
Oh, and you know what? Sometimes when you're eating fried chicken or ribs, you want something that's wet, that's moist, right? I'm going to add in these Huggy wet wipes because I use them when I'm eating a food and you just need like a wet napkin. So I'm going to add those in too.
Patty's out. Thank you. So we got Kitty at 325. Fair warning.
So many choices. And I don't know if I showed y'all, you're getting 5 washcloths. 5 washcloths. 2 green, 2
Sold to
blue,
Kitty.
2. Oh. All right, let's see what quantities and which ones. And then we'll circle back with what's left to everybody else that did. I so appreciate you hanging in there with me today. Even though we apparently misjetted, although Patty didn't. We'll catch up with him on Discord. All right, let's see what Kitty and Mr. Terry picks and what quantities. Did my chat freeze?
I'm not
Y'all
sure.
haven't
Mine's not
already thumbs
moving.
up?
Oh, there
Y'all
we
do
go.
so to 30 thumbs. Okay,
She
how
wants to.
many of the 14 packs of compressed stones do you need? I have 3 available. 3 available. And I love that they're all individually packaged. So you can just use one at a time. 1, 2, or all 3. And I think your sister Melinda got some as well.
Yes, she did. Um, she's gonna put them in for Zane's backpack for when he goes hiking and stuff.
Oh, nice. Okay, now Patty, did you also want the compressed towels or did you want the washcloth towels? Okay, I've got 3, y'all. So how are we dividing up the 3? Help me out, Melissa.
I haven't heard back from Kitty yet.
Okay, so here's the 3. Got a little tower, and that's it.
I'm assuming she only wanted one because she is pretty good about putting in quantities.
Okay, well,
But just
if Kitty gets 1 and Patty gets 1, then that leaves 1 left. Anybody else for the last one? Or if it is our buyers want to circle back and take the last one, I hate to have a whole future rotation just for one. Oh. On these. All right, let me move these other things to the side then. Okay, next, $3 for choice. I've got Melissa's favorite, the coconut snacks. I've got coconut cashews, coconut tips, coconut rolls, coconut macaroons. Come on, y'all make room. And last but not least, coconut flour. So $3 for choice. Or maybe Kitty thinks she's typing in a chat.
yeah, I think so.
Like with Patty and Janet earlier. Okay. Kind of a reminder that I'm a small channel and second fiddle, but better to be second fiddle than no fiddle. So I'll take what I can get. All right, $3 for choice. On the coconut snacks. I'm trying to line it up since we're in the last few minutes before we braid over. Although I know they'll still have an hour of hellos, but still, usually when I get the notification that they're live, we go ahead and rate. All right, $3 for choice. Once again, we have coconut macaroons, coconut cashews, coconut caramels, crispy coconut rolls, and organic coconut flour. Oh, there's Joni, who is now apparently known as Joni Macaroni. And now every time I see Joni, now that Joni's become Joni Macaroni.
Hi, Joni.
I always want to say macaroni salad or macaroni and cheese. Okay, Kitty's in for 3. We haven't seen you in so long, Joni. I love that you stopped by, sweetheart. Joni did me the greatest favor a few months back where I lost connection, and bless her heart, she kept the auction going with talking and sharing and cooking and recipes and all kinds of fabulous chat until I could log back in to the streaming service and finish the auction. I will never forget that kindness from her. That was so sweet. I need to try to get Joni back on my channel sometime.
Sold to Kitty.
Okay. And what quantities?
She would like 3 macaroons.
Okay, I can get that. Anybody else? Oh, I forgot to ever show the paper towel holder after all that talk about it. We'll make that the last item before we raid in for the coconut snacks. Okay, $8 starting bid. Now, tell me, is this the prettiest paper towel holder you've ever seen? Have you ever seen
Oh
one
my
that
goodness.
was a beautiful butterfly before? I tell you,
No, I
it is
haven't.
gorgeous. It is new with tags, and it's put out by Dolly Parton. That's right, Dolly Parton. So $8. This turns paper into decor. This is going to look gorgeous in your kitchen. It won't just be something to clean up when there's a spill. It will be part of kitchen decor. I agree, Kitty. I agree. Oh, fanciest paper towel holder I've ever seen. And just watch the paper towels fly off, pun intended, with this little butterfly mascot that holds the paper towels down and keeps them company. And I also want to show you here, once again, it's branded with the Dolly Parton name and the trademark butterfly. I only have one of these. I think this is just so stinking adorable. Just cute, cute, cute. I think anytime you can turn a chore into decor, that's a win, Melissa.
Sure is. It is pretty.
You didn't notice the rhyme, chore into decor? Ba-dum-bum. All right,
Yes, I
fine.
did.
No, no love for the rock. Okay, last call on this. Any other requests for today? If you have other requests, I know I didn't get to everything. I never get to everything. But put it in the chat or forever hold your peace until the next Sunday snack sale. I want to remind y'all that it's 7 p.m. Central Standard Time tomorrow. Jane and I are going to have a variety auction. And I also want to thank Rainbow Cookie Sprinkles for running the chat. I really appreciate you, sweetheart. I also want to thank Melissa for being my host and helping me out. Look at that beautiful scenery. And anything that you missed, you can order from the replay. Also, if you haven't already joined my Discord, I would love to have y'all there. Discord is completely free. There is hosting, voice calling, video calling, and it is so much easier than email, right, Melissa?
Sure is. Definitely.
Oh, Kitty wants to know what that's a piece of. I'm guessing it's a piece of a river or a piece of a stream.
It's a reservoir. It's like a big
Res-
lake. Yeah.
Okay. All right, so we see you, and we're gonna raid over. Rainbow's got a link there, so I'll see you at the coffee shop. Let Tracy and Colleen know that Southern Belle sent you, and that's a parade raid. So thank you, everybody, so much. See you at Colleen's, and see you Monday.
Thank you, everybody, and it was good to see everyone. We'll see you soon.